a day I still remember that I asked my manager that I want to host a team meeting, and they were like very short meeting. But my manager said that okay, we don't have that much of time for you. You will take your time and you're gonna stammer, and it is a very short meeting. So let me do that. This is Puneet, and I love all. This is Puneet Singh. I'm 27 years old. I come from a place called Singham Vihar in New Delhi, and I have stammering as well as dyspraxia and dyslexia. When I started to talk, I was not stammering, but later on, when I was 7 or 8 years old, I experienced domestic violence by my father, and then I realized that when I was talking, I was not speaking fluently, and that was tough. I was not able to enjoy my social life in my school, and not interacting much, and I was in my cocoon because of that. I was just going to the school and coming back, and then later on, like during the nights when my father used to come, I used to be very scared. So all of these challenges, that really was multiplied by the poverty that we were facing, and especially like when I was not able to talk, I need to go out and earn myself some money as well, because my father was not earning as well. So whatever my mom used to earn, or whatever I used to earn, he used to get that money and buy alcohol for himself. Uh, so that was tough. And since like my first job was a salesman, I have to talk to people, and being a person who's stammering, it was really tough. I don't know like how it started, but I got this inspiration that I need to do something about it. With in my school, when I was uh, talking, people used to laugh and used to like copy me as well. Like a lot of mimicry used to happen, and I I had this idea that people with stammering should also be listened to, and especially like people don't see us as a leader. So when I was in class 11th, I contested for a head boy elections. So when I went to the stage, I was not able to utter a single word, and at that moment, I know that what I want to do in my life. I want to be a public speaker. Even if I stammer, it doesn't matter. But I will be speaking on the stage. So I entered into my college, and I started to socialize a lot, and I make sure that I'm doing a lot of internships, a lot of volunteering with the NGOs, and I love what NGOs were trying to do to bring on a social change, try to change people's life for better. And I just love that idea that there are some people who don't want to earn money, but they want to improve other people's life. And I was fascinated by this world of social work, how we can contribute to the nation and the society. But once I got my degree, I got an opportunity with a corporate company, and I started to work. It was a comfortable life. For 1 year I was working, and there was some financial stability as well for the first time in my life. A day I still remember that I asked my manager that I want to host a team meeting, and they were like very short meeting. But my manager said that okay, we don't have that much of time for you. You will take your time, and you're gonna stammer, and it is a very short meeting. So let me do that. Then I remember that what was my dream. So it was a wake up call, a pinch, and I just thought about to resign, and then I talked to my mom about it, and my mom said, just do whatever you want to do. So with her support, after much reflection, I just resigned from that job, and I started to work towards my dream, which was to start a non-profit that was for the betterment of the youth. But still, it was not about disability. It was about the employment part. And then I was talking to my mentors. I'm very fortunate enough to get a lot of mentors in my life. But my mentor said that, why don't you work for people with disabilities, and especially stammering? I think you can be an example as well, and you should do something about it because it's been your dream. And then I started my organization called Start with a triple S, and that's how the people with stammering generally pronounces the word start. So it signifies how we speak, and it also signifies a new beginning as well, a new start. And for me, S was this label which I always struggle with. So I still remember that I used to change the words that start with S. So instead of start, I would say begin, or I will say initiate, just to mask my stammering, just to cope with how I speak in the public. But then later on, I tried not to cope, not to have certain strategies to hide my stammering, and to work towards normalizing stammering in the public life. So I decided that I have to be in the public. I want to be in the podcast. I want to be in the interviews, and I want to normalize stammering as much as I can. And also, which I was working with my participants, and it was an amazing experience with people with stammering around the world, all thanks to technology. And then we had our own center in Delhi, is to invite people, the youngsters with stammering. And I got an opportunity to work with a person with stammering from Jammu and Kashmir. And after like a bunch of workshops and sessions, it's a very problematic thing for a girl in Indian society to stammer and to share their experiences, how their parents and how their families used to say that that no one is going to marry you, you are not presentable, how you will talk to your in-laws. And coming from a low income families, and then facing all of these bullying at home and outside as well, I think the life of girls and women with stammering is even more problematic. And I bet you haven't met a girl with stammering in a public space. And I was in the Indian Stammering Association as well, and the whole the society, the whole organization was very supportive when I started my own organization. And then from that moment I realized that almost 20 girls registered for this workshop, but no one appeared. So that was another observation that gender plays a whole lot of part in disability as well. And being a male with a disability is different to being a female with a disability, or maybe other genders with disability as well. Talking about our impact, we were recognized by the Commonwealth, and we were the only organization that got selected out of 56 countries. And and representing India on a global level was something else for me. I feel so proud, and I feel like it's always better to it's always good to get your work recognized and get awards. And we say that it's a part of human diversity. It's just the way we communicate. It's just the way we talk. And if there are some people who wants to connect, the nationwide organization that works with people organization is the All Indian Stammering Association, and they are based everywhere in the country. And the most important, let's love all.